Righto, righto. What do we have? We can't do any of those. Machine factory, steel mill, goods factory, logistics. We don't like them. 2 jobs, machine factory. We could prep and load with 3 pickups. No one wants to do 3 pickups. 570 tons to the harbor. Steel rails. We just do that. Let's see. FH19. Let's figure out where is it? It's gonna be the big train of rail. It's probably that one. This one? Yep, there it is. Wait. Yeah, steel mill freight hall. There it is. Okay. We still have our pair of DE6's. Not bothered to summon a slug, but you know, might as well just keep burning all of the fuel in the world. We haven't burned out of it yet, have we? God, not even close. All right. What's up, guys? This is Heis, and yes, we are back playing Derail Valley in our career save here on the ES&D today, apparently. We'll have to see just how well it goes. Fortunately, in Derail Valley, we can end up with unlimited locomotives, regardless of our own shenanigans. So, it's fine. If you didn't catch it, I played Railroader late last week for the first time on the channel as a solo ES&D career. Hopefully Khan will get back and join us for some of these things, but he's got a lot on his plate right now, so I'm sure we will do some more collaborations in the near future. And Lordy knows that the Derail Valley multiplayer mod has been a thing for a little bit now. It's back in simulators, so we got to give that a try. But I desire experiencing the DE6 and the Slugs, so we're gonna run these rails to the harbor, and that will give us an opportunity to hopefully find some serious tonnage to pull out of the harbor with 1, maybe 2 DE6's and the Slug. Just big honkin' choo-choo. You know, that kind of honkin' choo-choo. So anyway, we're just gonna blitz past this steam engine here and go get on the other end of these cars of rails, pick them up, and we're gonna go from there. So we're just gonna give it the beans, run through the steel mill nice and quick here. We know that we came from the farm side of the world earlier, and there is a switch out there somewhere that's set the way that we don't want it to be set, but it's probably beyond those bushes. There it is. Yep, that one. There we are. Alright. Change ends while moving. It's fine. I think it's that track. Notch 10, we die like men. Can't believe I forgot that one last episode. Oh, it's not that one. That's our always inbound track. Almost always end up lined up for that. We gotta be lined up for this one today. Anyway, posting this the day after Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas in the US, of course. Obviously in Europe, it's already 2 days past. Time is fake, and time zones are fake-er or something. But I hope everyone's had a nice, wonderful holiday season, whatever you end up celebrating. And dunk. Goes to hook up the air first. Alright, there we go. Let that charge, break my F key, run over to the station office. Somebody has been asking if I've gotten the macro to spam F, and I have not. And somebody else suggested binding it to F and G. Denied. Oh. To make it faster, but I honest to God spam 1 key faster than 2, I think. Although maybe it would hurt my elbow less. I don't know. Anyway, Let's see, how many dollary dues do we have? We have $33,000. We're gonna keep chipping away at this, Mr. John Doe. Yep, we'll pay for that one. There you go, pow. All right, let me take the job, please. Thank you. Here we go. Gonna go to E9 inbound at the harbor. It should be as straightforward as it can possibly be. It's 560 tons. We've still got 2 DE6's, which is still absolutely overkill. But you know, that's what we're known for here on the ES&D. So notch 10, we die like men, put the sand on, pull 1500 amps, roast those traction motors. Look at how fast we're getting out the yard. See, if you get acceleration, like pow, you don't smoke the traction motors and you just get up to speed real quick. You know, I was just about to say it's amazing what happens when you don't leave a brake tied, but I also don't remember untying a handbrake. I guess we're gonna go find out where that is. Oh, okay, it didn't sound like it was that one. Just leaving it a notch 10. It's a big hill, it's fine. Oh yeah, this is mad. Sorry. Look, I caught it before we made it to the destination this time, guys. Takes off like a bat out of hell with the handbrake still tied. It's fine. Oh god, there's no crossover platform. How rude. All right, there you go. Doing almost 80. It's fine. Yep, couple 2 at B20. Yep. And we go to E9. And turn some lights on. Some rear lights on just for funsies. And yeah, we're just gonna leave it in 10. So we can be going faster than this. Can we experience the Slugs so I can go back to the steam engine? The diesels are so pedestrian. He said, trying to derail, going faster than the speed limit. Through the switch, it's fine. Yeah, Derail Valley definitely made choices about how they set up their map to keep it interesting. It's definitely an interesting thought process. The Derail Valley map's not tiny. It's not huge. It's not huge like the Railroader map is, or many other train sim maps. But it's not like itty bitty either. It's way bigger than the Railroads Online map, for example. But more care went into the Derail Valley scenery and the variety and changes throughout it than a lot of other games. So they cared about what you're looking at, which is nice. And then they keep it interesting just by making the track ridiculously squiggly. I mean, there's no two ways around it. That is kind of how they've kept it interesting, is randomly throwing squiggles at you so that you might derail. Which, you know, it keeps you engaged in the act of operating the locomotive. Although I've played enough at this point that the diesels are not near as engaging as the steam engine, because the steam engine has all sorts of other things that can go wrong with it, and the diesel's kind of like, well, set, forget. If you know the route, like, the amount of squiggles doesn't really matter as much. But anyway, doing a hundo right now. A little more than a hundo. That's an 8. Should probably get some brakes on. I appreciated the discussion with the last episode of Career. Lots of good comments about dynamic braking and wheel slip. It sounded like the consensus was basically that, yes, you could certainly cause skidding, wheel slip, flat spots. They wouldn't lock up totally and stay locked up, just because that's not how dynamic brakes work. but you could get kind of an in-between. They would stop rolling sometimes, which was kind of an interesting nuance, which that's what I love about this community. Everyone's got different touchstones, different experiences with what they've done or haven't done, or what they're excited about, or what they're passionate about within railroading, whether it's the real thing or the video game thing, and there's always something new to learn from somebody. So the commentary is always super fun. So huge thank you to all of you guys for providing great comments. And if you're not aware, I do read all channel member comments. So if you are an ES&D Train Crew member, Brakeman, or above, so even from the bottom tier, even the gifted memberships, I read everything that gets... Oh god, there's a tender there. How did we miss that last time we came through here? I was looking, expecting to find stuff, and I did not remember seeing a tender. It's fine. It's just a little remnant. That was a couple episodes ago. That was madness. Anyway, I read all channel member comments. So if you want to guarantee your comments are read, become a channel member. It says 70. We're doing like 75. It's fine. We know that we can go spicy quick round stuff here. Let's see. And of course, huge thanks to the channel members as always. I really only get to do this because you guys are around, so. Oh god. Oh god, that's a 4. Yep. Full dinos. Dump the air. Recover the air. There we are. It's fine, see? Just be reactive. Don't be proactive. Be reactive about how you handled the train. I'm sure that'll go well. All right. 60. All right, come on, Choo-Choo, let's go. Just trying to see what the time bonus of this guy is. 50 minutes. I bet you we get there in 15, maybe 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes. I don't know if I'd say 15. That's a 5. Slam it in full dinos. Having 2 DE6's is OP. Like, you can just so quickly modulate anything the train's doing. It's kind of cheating. I mean, it's cheating at the expense of huge fuel costs, but when you're already $400,000 in debt, what does it matter? It's fine. John Doe will say something like, I'm more than that in debt, which I probably am. I don't remember. It's not important. It's just a number, man. Debt's just a number, man. Oh god, that's a 4. All right, plug it. Plug it and full dinos, recover the air. Kick the dinos off. Yes, wheel slip, I'm sure. Shut up. Rail doesn't complain, right? Not the rail that I'm transporting. The rail that I'm on's complaining, but it's fine. This might be the fastest I've ever run down this alignment. That's an 80. Come on. Speed and power and beans. Speed and power. It's 70. We're doing 70. We know basically that we can do 10 over. Somebody commented on the last episode and was like, oh yeah, here's all the speeds that you can do over all the posted speeds, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to save this, and then I didn't. So we're gonna dump the air though, because this is a 4 that we're coming up on violently. It's fine. Yoink. just the fastest we'll ever get to the harbor. Just objectively. Oh my god. It's fine. It's a 60. Come on. Got places to be. Day shift is almost over. We must get to the harbor before the sun sets. put it in full dynos and pray. 15 over right now. God, the game really could have just yeeted me off the track for that. Alright, let's make sure we've got our switch menu ready to rock here. Just gonna leave it in dynos to keep me at 50 down the hill. Come on, pinch it up a little bit more. And we're lined to the left. That's good. God, it does not look good going around this 40 at 50. No longer on the hill, so we're just gonna let it ride and throw our switch thingy. Radio. Comms radio, that one. And we'll just slam it into E9, right? E9? Yeah, E9 inbound. And then perhaps we will be blessed with tons and tons of things to do. To move. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff in the yard. There's always a bunch of stuff in the yard. Except for when we nuke it. I need to re-download that. I think Crypto Neo got that mod redone for Simulator. I think. I'm not 100% certain. The ES&D Atomics. The ultimate splody boys. Okay, that line to the right, that line to the right. 9 is gonna be like that one, I think. Not that one. 8 inbound, 9 inbound. We're lined into 9 inbound. All right. And we brought our own DE6's this time, Harbor. What you gonna do about that, huh? What you gonna do about that? Not much. All right. I don't know if all of it's made it in the siding or not. Probably. Just dump it. Dump the air. Still have like 3/4 of the fuel. Now we'll just run back. Grab somebody's brake. Yerk. All right. Made it. Made it. Prepped for Mario Party. Okay. I swear to goodness, I am going to break this F key. Maybe I should get that macro. It's fine. Anyway, toss the job in. Kapow. 13 minutes. That was some speed. There you go. 46 grand. All right. What do we got? 462 tons of nitrogen. We don't want to do switching. No switching. I don't know if I want to do these this episode. It is the holidays. No one wants to be at the railroad during the holidays. Trust me, ask me how I know. Load and store a train of alcohol. Well. I mean, kind of look at this. What do we get? I've got some jobs for the City Southwest, which is interesting. Goods factory. City Southwest. Lots of stuff for City Southwest. Food factory. Food factory. Machine factory. Food factory. City Southwest. Goods factory. Goods factory. City. Yeah. 4 to City Southwest. Or 3. That's the steel mill. Looks like the food factory is where the tonnage is, though. 363, 462, 130. You could easily stop at steel mill on the way with the 99 tons there. Even take the goods factory. Yeah, I think we're gonna put together another big train, boys. I think we're gonna do that. Yeah. God, that's 6 jobs. 6 jobs. Steel mill at the end, goods factory in the middle, food factory at the front. Huh. That's going to be a lot to put together, and I've only been recording for 20 minutes, which is odd. So let's switch this. Let's put this train together. Let's figure out what kind of tonnage it is. Not using a locomotive remote. Don't need that. Using diesels. Let's just put all these things like that. Okay, so we have food factory, food factory, food factory, goods factory, goods factory, and then steel mill. That's the order we want them in, more or less. Need to go figure out where all those consists are, and how much tonnage is it? 462, 130, 363, so that's like 500 with the 130, plus the 460, so we're almost 1,000. That's like 1,250. That's like 1,650, and that's like 1,750, so that's not quite 2,000 tons. So theoretically, we call in the slug, and we just use 1 DE6 in the slug. We could bring the other DE6, but theoretically we don't need all of that. Okay, anyway, so nitrogen, small thing of containers, nitrogen, another thing of containers, ammonia and cryohydrogen and cryo-oxygen. So a lot of splody boys, some container stuff. 73, 99, 16s, 3, 47, 36. So it's not that. It might be one of these. 04. No, not that one. We just brought this in. And the tractors is going to be a shunting thing. 25. Nope. 3. Okay. All right, the 3 to the goods factory is on whatever track this is. It's in the E yard. Let me start taking notes, guys. Lots of trains. Yep, the 03 in E yard. Okay. This looks like these might be our nitrogen-y boys, maybe. 73 is next to it. Okay. So there's 2 of our jobs. And then the 16 is next to that. Okay. That's kind of too convenient. And then what's this one? 18. That's not one of ours. Okay. And then, oh, but this is that little shorty. That's the 99 to the E yard. Okay. Left in E yard. And those are all for the food factory, those 3. So our 3 food factories, the 73, the 99, and the 16, are all in the E yard. And then we've got the 3 in the E yard, which means we're just looking for the 47 and then the 36, which are more splody boys. Giant has 2,000 tons of hazmat. Yeah. Sounds fun. That's definitely that's the goods factory cut right here for sure. FH 47, 47. Yep, 47 to the goods factory. Okay. And then 36 is the last one. It's only 3 cryo-oxygen cars, so it's a real shorty. It doesn't appear to be over here. So it's probably in the D yard. Last pickup. Stupid, stupid little choo-choo. Why would you be in a different place? That is not convenient. That's probably it right there on the G6. We'll break my F key to go run over there. Can we get a spyglass? Why'd you park it so far down? Yep, 36 on D6. Yep. All right. On D6. And that's for the steel mill. Okay. So we need to grab these guys last, but we can line the switches. So that means 4 of our cuts are right there in the E yard. Shit, this is not going to be too terribly awful to put together. Okay, that switch is lined. Let's keep tapping the keys. That's lined. And then this is lined for the G yard, which is great. Do have the 1 pickup in the G yard, which is left, right, already lined because I apparently like to pick jobs that spawn on the same tracks. Okay, so nothing else really matters. Just gotta go grab our DE6's and start putting together those other piles. All of the pile of nitrogen, all the hazmats. What I'm gonna do is spawn a work train, DE6 slug right there, $5,000, pow. Okay, undump that air. I'm sure I left that all put together. And then say hello to your friend. He does not have couplers. We do not like. Where are all your things? Do I need to bang you? Just put a concrete block in front of me and it doesn't have... I've just blocked myself in! Where are your couplers? No couplers. No handbrake. Oh god, I can walk through it. It is a little goofy. That. I'm gonna set a brake. I'm going to do a quick reload, I think. Okay, thank goodness we just loaded in, and the DE6 slug now has all of its accoutrement that it's supposed to have. So, the day was saved. Hooray. We'll tie in the air, kick the handbrake off. It's all immued. We'll even shut down this DE6 just to kind of get the vibe of running with this one. All right, DE6 and slug. Notch 10, we die like men. It still pulls a lot of amps. It still slip. Oh god, but it drops off so fast. Interesting. Now we gotta go change ends. Forgot how lights worked real quick. It's fine. I don't get any info from them. They are slipping a little bit, but not much. It is raining too. Alright, well, we'll get to the other side of the yard here, and then the 3, it's the last cut we want, is right there. And then the 99's furthest over, and then 73 and 16 are next to it. So that's the 3. Oh. Oh, goodness, all my jobs went back to the thing because I saved and reloaded. Well, in the event they've changed them, they shouldn't have changed, but I don't trust Derail Valley paperwork. Okay. Alright. God, you're gonna make me dig these out again. Food factory, not doing city southwest. Steel mill, city southwest, no, we're not doing that. No. Goods factory, yep. Goods factory, food factory. Okay, I think those are our 6. So food factory, steel mill, that needs to go to the end. Goods factory. Yeah, okay. So that we need to change those 2. So now we have food factory, goods factory, steel mill. Okay. Jobs didn't change, doesn't appear. All right, let's go get back into our roving pile of shenanigan here. All right, so we want the food factory stuff closest to us. So the 99, that's the furthest left, that's that cut. And then these 2 are the other 2 food factory cuts, the 16 and the 73, presumably. 16, 73, in that order. So we actually have them in order if we just pick them up from the furthest track. So we will do that. All right. Well, can I... There we go. Gotta have an ES&D slug to match all the rest of our ES&D. Raw at the end of the slug. Oh. Pull the air. Switching all the way to the left. All right. Couldn't see the angle cocked from above. It's annoying. Okay, ka-tunk, ka-tunk. Let's just get full lights all the time. Not sure how to handle me trying to put it in notch 10. We die like men with this much water on the ground. Switching in the rain. Cool. God, but you can put it pretty high up. You could give it quite a bit of power. Which you probably shouldn't. Oh god. I apparently walk at 20 kilometers an hour. Or I'm just being murdered by a DE6 slug at 20 kilometers an hour. Where's the air valve? Bang. Your friction is sad and you should feel sad. Didn't even hurt it. Just knocked it out of the way. Bang. battering ram the cars around. God, this thing has too much power for its own good. It's notch 2. I'll not forget this handbrake. We might need to fuel this one, service it manually before we take off. He said building a train. I'm sure there'll be no repercussions for this. Do you think if the locomotive that the Slug is coupled to runs out of fuel, that it'll still work? The locomotive that's MU'd through that locomotive? Does anyone think that's how that works? No one? Got it. Okay, we're not picking up that one, we're picking up the one that's on the 3. Perfect. And then just do that. God, it's just too easy. Just loads so perfectly. Leave it like notch 2. Notch 2, I pray for you. There you go. We are approaching hazmat. But I have a brake valve. Let's hope it's effective. Seems pretty effective. Made all the wheels slide. Come on, choo-choo. Come on, choo-choo. It's fine. Chef's kiss. Oh, so good. So good. Get that tied, get that tied. Brakes on the other end of the consist, cause the harbor switch crews hate me. Well, I mean, with how many times I've leveled the harbor, that seems relatively fair, but, you know. I really ought to grab a DE2 and MU it to this mess so that I can remote control this whole thing. Give it sand. Not even notch 10 with sand. It's fine. So we gotta back out, grab this cut on this next track, and then the cut on the next track, which is the 3? Yep. Yeah. And we gotta go to the 47 in the G yard, and then the 36 last. Can we see when we're gonna be clear over there? I'm trying to see what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do up here. Alright, if I slam on the independent now, it'll probably work. I can actually counterload this thing. That's fun. Put it in 3. We got more cars. Probably won't slip in 3. Probably won't go too fast in 3 either, right? Right? He says, praying. And then throw that switch. And then again, we've been given the power of the brake valve. Can't advise this. It doesn't seem wise. We're going a wee bit quick. We just get a little trim. Little trim of the speed. Lot of trim of the speed. Lot of trim of the speed. God, that thing's pushing hard. Well, it stopped. We did a safety stop, a half car within. It's fine. I don't know where I don't know where the bleeder valves are. I never know where the bleeder valves are. Oh, right there. There you go. Bang. Tunk. And look, it's even the brake right here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now we've got all these hazmat-y boys put together. Gotta love switching in the rain at the harbor. Where is this? Seattle? It's actually trying to load even. Yeah, even in notch 10, it's loading with sand now. Oh, there it is. Shut up about being hot. Pull. Guess I should let the brake pipe get vaguely close to recharged. That would be the bonus of running both DE6's, is that you'd have a second air compressor trying to charge things. And this is getting to be quite a bit of brake pipe, and we just dumped it to stop it, so. It's a very damp wet out right now. Goodness. It's been fun conversing with all of you real-world train folk from across different places. I want to say it was Cork-Qatar. And if it wasn't Cork-Qatar, it might have been Skogsfred. And they might be the same person. I can't remember. Or they might be two different people. One's in Germany, one's in Switzerland, and my brain is a sieve. Either way, chatting with them after I was complaining about sand not doing anything, because in most experiences I've had, sand has always fixed the problem. But I'm not typically running in near tonnage situations. So sand is not an always fix-all. If it's really wet out, it only adds some traction. And that's accurately simulated in Derail Valley. And I actually got to experience that the other night on Polar Express. It was cold enough, the rails were gross enough, we had enough tonnage behind the engine that sanding to save my life, and it just still was just an utter chore to keep traction. So I got to experience that. But it's always great to learn from you guys, like I've been saying. So, cheers. Wish I could remember exactly who it was. It's always a challenge. They say that the human brain can remember something like 200 or 300 people, faces and names. And there's like 6,500 of you in the Discord at the least, and more of you are not even in the Discord, and you watch these things and interact, and we have awesome comments and conversations, and it's all day, every day, and that's wonderful. But man, if it does leave me going, well, it was that guy that's over in Europe somewhere, rather than remembering who it actually was. I always feel bad, but the conversation's always good. We'll eventually clear the switch here. Yeah, I really should have gotten the remote. Should have got a DE2. There's plenty of DE2s at the harbor. Oh god, I didn't want to actually dump for a while. I don't want to stuck charging this again. Alright, switch is lined. How much of a chore would it be to put a DE2 on this? Oh god, our train's going around the bend. We're already to the roundhouse. I guess we don't need a DE2. We could do a DE2 or a DH4. We got it blessed by a cute little dude. There's an SO60 at the harbor. That's fun. A couple DE or DH4s. Guess we could borrow one. Only 2 more switching moves. That's pretty long. I think that's more than 400 meters. 54, 200, 250. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be out of range of the remote unless I brought the caboose. All right, we will not use the remote then. I think the remote range is 400 meters. I want to say, seem to recall. That shove is in fact shoving, so let's see if we can make it to the other end of this before we crash into the next cut of cars. This train's ridiculous. Running trains this big in this game, in this difficulty mode, are always a challenge. Almost there. There we go. Here we are. All the way at this end. Okay, picking up 3. We'll go pick up that one, and then, yeah, I assume that the next episode's still gonna end up being a feature-length film worth of content, even with me doing the switching in this episode. Just dealing with trains of that size in this game is just always a challenge. I'm gonna brake now. Oh god. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh geez. That seems fine, right? The vehicle got hurt a little bit, but the cargo's fine. And it was only the one. That looked like it really should have destroyed everything else. How bad are your brakes, bud? All the cars are like, it's wet. Oh, the cargo got hurt on that one. F. Well, just add it to the date to pay. It's attempting to be shoved. Just go find bleed valves. Until it moves. Day 136 of adding bleed valves to both sides of the car. There we go. Got it. Come on. Oh god, it's over there. Got it. Is it rolling yet? Is it rolling yet? Thinking about it. It's trying to shove through all those brakes. It's got to make 2 cars. There we go. What do you mean I shouldn't be switching by dumping the air from the wrong end of the train? We've had 1 spicy dunk, yes, but what about 2nd spicy dunk? I mean, it only damaged the cargo a little bit more. It's already mostly damaged. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. See? What you gotta worry about? You don't gotta worry about nothing. You don't gotta worry about nothing. I guess the move would be if I had followed the advice of the guy who said to use 2 buttons, I could spam with both my left and right hand like this. And then we could just teleport. That would be a mood. Is brake pipe recovered? Just thinking about it. I'm gonna fire up this engine just because this is just annoying. Charge the air. Both of yous. In fact, I think they modeled that the air charges faster when you notch up the engines. Oh yeah, yeah they did. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Alt Future. Thank you for being a treasure. All right. I got, so we gotta get this whole mess basically past that switch, I think. This is quite a mess too. Like, this is a big train. I think it is this switch. Because this goes off into, yeah, into G yard. Alright, so we just gotta wait for everything to get past here. God, and if we wait and dump the air, it's gonna, yeah, we're gonna have to recharge it again. Big train. How much train is it right now? 54 meters. So like 250 meters, 500 meters, 600 meters. Yeah, like 600 meters. We're about to make it like 750. It's gonna be like an 800 meter train all said and done. Lordy. It's gonna be quite the thing. Why are somebody's shrieking? Why did you have a brake partially on, friend? Because I'm bad at checking brakes? I mean, I knew that, but... That goes to the passenger yard, doesn't it? I always forget this about this layout. That goes to the passenger yard, this goes to G&D yard. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Don't have much flashlight battery left. Something, 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 caboose, something, something. Okay. And switch is lined, so now we just run back up to the head end. Over here'sville somewhere. Fall in the turntable pit, climb back out. Oh god. Where is the head end? Oh, it's over there. Goodness. We might have to build this and then service the power. Just leave it on a nice 2, notch 2 shenanigan there. And we'll just head it off at the pass by completing the Pythagorean theorem here. As best we can throughout the obstacles. So many splody boys. So many suffocatey boys. Chokey boys? Yeah, this is going into the G yard. Cool. Back into the D yard, and then it'll all be put together, and then we should probably service the power. At least there's nothing explosive and or hazmat-y on this end to battering ram the hazmat-y and or explodey things that we're coupling to. God, there was such a delay on that, with how much train there is. And now, of course, we stopped short again, but that's okay. Pull the bleeders. God, it is just trying to shove through it, though. We got a lot of horsepower on this train. All right, gently. Gently now. Gently. Firmly grasp it. Ow. That's what buffers are for, right? Okay, that breaks off, which means it's the break on the other end of this cut. F's in chat for my F key. All right, come on. The head end's all the way up there. It's gonna be day shift by the time this train's put back together. Hi, DE2. How are you? Okay. We pull the whole mess the other way. I'm surprised it lets you load in the opposite direction of travel. Traction motor temp? Did we blow traction motors? I'm not sure what that warning was about. Let's get this up to like a good 20 and then call it. And yeah, I don't know if we want to leave the yard with half fuel. It's probably not advisable. Yeah, they gotta make it past a switch that's somewhere vaguely over here. Yeah, this one. The D yard, G yard switch. So many cars. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. This should be the last cut. So it's got the spicy chemical-y buns and then the normal tank cars on the side. Although these are splody boys. Yeah. And those are caustic-y boys. Molten phenol. It's 39 cars, Connie. How many cars is this? 3? 11, so 14. 28. 34. 44. It'll be 47, all said and done. It's 47 cars, Connie. I don't know where the head end is. Somewhere on the back side of here. We're just gonna Jesus it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. God, it sounds like it's up over here still. It's basically where it was when we cleared the other switch. I guess we did just add 10 more cars. Come on! Load! Just leave it and run to. Why not? And then this is the C yard. And we need to go to the D yard. Yeah, there's the tail of our train, and the cars we're picking up is somewhere right over there. So we're gonna Jesus it again. Got it. Hey, there they are. Them's cars. Hey, look, there's the other end of our train. God, it is scooting. I left it in, what, notch 2? There's 2 DE6's. It's a lot of power. And a slug. Oh, goodness. Do we want to place bets on when I should do this? Hazmat v. Hazmat. Let me get a little trim. Little trim. Lot of trim. Does it have to evacuate the whole brake pipe before it applies anything? It's kind of what it feels like. It kind of feels like it does nothing until it lowers the pressure of the brake pipe to 0. Interesting. 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 I'm not sure that shouldn't be how that works. So as soon as you open this, the cars would set up from here because the flow wouldn't be charging. It would just be blowing past. You wouldn't have pressure at the control valve because there's a hole in the system. This is what it seems like. I don't know. Zybok, if you're watching. Very interesting to hear your thoughts. Oh, God. Other than ow. It's fine. Nothing broke. These handbrakes suck. Break this one? No, we didn't break anything. Somewhere vaguely over there, now that the sun is rising. Somewhere over there, those DE6's are still trying to charge us up and shove it. Where are the bleeder valves? Where are they? Oh, they're right there. There we go. Bang. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wasn't sure if I'd tightened it down yet or not, based on the slack. That's all put together. Break off. Break off. Tie 3, I don't think we tied 3. And now we just hope that we don't accidentally yeet it into the ocean by the time we get to the head end. Stop trying to eat it into the ocean. Open the country. Stop having it being closed. Okay. So we will bottle air on that. Where are you going? Why are you doing stupid things? I bottled your air. I didn't want to have to recharge this, but if you're gonna physics slinky your butt that way, I will dump you. Okay. Let's go get this power serviced, and then we'll call it for this episode. And next episode, we will highball through the yard. He said, doing 120 in place. It's fine. I'm not sure if I should have left the slug with the train or not. Maybe I should have. Because I don't know if I can service over MU. Actually, I haven't tried that. I think you can? I think that's a thing? I'm not sure. Thank goodness the wipers have started crying. We had to switch in the rain, but the sun has come out. Night shift is over. The rain is gone. I'm gonna service the power. It's gonna be glorious. See how close we can get. Dunk. All right. Fill that up. Oil's up. Sand's up. We gotta plug in the diesel. We probably can't service over MU. Loco 4 in range, which is just this one. Okay, got it plugged in for diesel. Get that done up. All right. $21,000. Ew. Yeah, so that's not even servicing our other friend. And that would be a lot of work to switch. So I think, it's got more because we left it shut down. We'll be okay. Alright, thanks so much for watching, everybody. This was a fun one. But I think next one's going to be more fun. I think it's going to be a very, very silly thing. So, we'll catch you all next time when we run this thing over the road. DE6's and slugs, lions, tigers, bears, oh my. Finally doing it. And we had to bring our own DE6's to the party. Machine Factory. That's where they spawn, I guess. So, anyway. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We will catch you all